Want to start a Shopify store in 2021? I've got the secret recipe and the private apps that are crushing it right now, and I'm going to show you. Let's go.
Level up our lifestyle if we love the game.
What is up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here, and today I want to give you my complete tutorial for launching a dropshipping store on Shopify in 2021. Listen, I've been dropshipping on Shopify for close to a decade now, and I can tell you that with all the new features, the suppliers, and the products that are out there, 2021 may be the best time to get started with dropshipping. So if you're just getting started, you didn't really miss the boat. And you may even have an advantage if you're a complete beginner, because e-commerce is booming right now. So why should you listen to me? Well, I mean, for nearly a decade, I've done over 6 figures a month using the techniques that I'm going to show you in this tutorial on dropshipping with Shopify and internet marketing in general. This stuff is applicable. So, most important though, I've also taught thousands of students how to model this exact success, some of which have now become dropshipping coaches and massive success stories themselves. So listen, my course is one of the only certified courses on the Shopify platform that teaches people to scale. So we know that they 100% approve everything that I teach and my course that I'm about to share with you right now in this tutorial. It's going to show you exactly how to do it the right way. I've been to the Shopify headquarters to meet with their executive team, so I'm always staying up to date with what's working right now. So if this is something that you're interested in, stay until the very end, because I'm going to go from complete beginner to advanced in just one single session. We're going to go over everything from choosing your store name to launching your first Facebook ad. So just watch this step-by-step video tutorial and don't skip around, because you might miss something that I do that no one else is teaching. There's a lot of little gems in here. But before we get into that, if you're new here, I release videos every single week on dropshipping, on digital marketing, and on e-commerce. And if that's something that you're into, I want you to go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my trainings in the future. All right, we have a lot to cover today, so let's just dive right in. So first things first, all right, what I want to do is I want to talk to you in this tutorial here. Let's go into my screen about dropshipping. Dropshipping is not just from China, all right? So we're not just going to be talking about AliExpress and dropship items that take forever. You can actually get a ton of phenomenal high profit margin products from US dropshippers. So we're going to talk about how do you get high profit margins? How do you get lightning fast shipping? How do you build a real brand that could create passive income for you? And how do you launch custom products that are super unique with zero efforts? All right, so what we're going to do, number one, is we're going to talk about just simply launching your store. So right here on the screen and in the description below, there will be a link where you can actually start a free store on Shopify for, I think it's 14 days. This right here is a special URL. It's a partner URL that they gave me, shopify.com/ecomsuccessacademy. That's like my verified Shopify partner URL. If you go there, you're going to see my face right here where you can sign up. So make sure that you start your Shopify store. Now, while we're going through starting our Shopify store, we also want to talk about getting the right apps to automate fulfillment. We want to talk about apps like that are private, like Pillow Profits and Shine On. These are apps that you probably haven't seen because they are private apps. And a lot of the gurus out there and a lot of the people on YouTube that are teaching this stuff, they don't mention all of these little things. So I want to show you some of those private apps that I use that really do give me a competitive edge on everyone else out there. And if you're truly going to run a successful dropshipping store, you can't be consumed with selling something on the front end. You need to have a holistic experience in mind when you're promoting related products that you can sell through upsells and emails. And we're going to get to all of that later. So let's stop right here on point one. And I want to go into our first Shopify store, and I want to show you around, okay? So jumping over here into our Shopify store. After you sign up for your free trial with Shopify, you can build everything out. You can get products listed without ever paying for one of their Shopify plans. Now, they do have 3 different paid plans, which you can go through and you can review, and you can decide which one's best for you. But when you get inside of Shopify, one of the first things that you need to do is, well, buy your own domain name, right? So get your own custom domain. So Shopify is going to give you the option to click right inside of their platform, and they're going to walk you through the steps on buying your own domain name, setting up products, setting up email marketing. So first, let's talk about domain names. So we're going to hit add a domain name. And at this point, we really need to kind of figure out, what is our brand going to look like? What are we going to, how are we going to represent ourselves to our customers? And at this point, a lot of people, they do get paralyzed. They get extremely paralyzed. And they're like, I don't know what to call my store. Listen, right now, it doesn't necessarily matter. You can always change it in the future. Just do something. I like to build what's called flexible generic stores though. And generic stores allow me the freedom to have, very simple domain names without having to be too specific. So that said, if I just come over here I got a couple of slides I'm going to show you here. And by the way, a lot of people ask me, does this stuff still work? I've been doing it for so long. This is a graph from inside one of my multi-7-figure Shopify stores showing you in 2021, things are actually way better than they were when I started back in 2015. But the big question that we get is, Adrian, should I have a general store or should I have a niche store? A general store uses like the Amazon Walmart approach. You can go in Walmart and you can buy baby diapers. You can go a couple of aisles over and you can buy gardening stuff, and a couple aisles over from that, you can probably buy ammunition, right? But a niche store has one specific product type listed on it. And that could be a huge mistake for most drop shippers. And I speak from experience, okay? So if you take a look at two stores that I started, the one on the top is a generic flexible store. It allows me to flex with the market. The one on the bottom is a niche store, and it was selling just one specific type of product. Now you're gonna notice that the flex store, it went like this a little bit because we're selling cat stuff, dog stuff, fishing stuff, tactical stuff, grandma stuff, t-shirts, all sorts of stuff. And the niche store, it had this huge launch because everybody that you see is going to say niche stores are going to 10x conversions. Well, yeah, but for how long? Do you always want to have to build new stores? Or do you want one store that will consistently be a sustainable stream of income for you? So if you look at the niche store, you'll see the crash and burn once it died out. When you look at the flex store, you see that yeah, there are these little bumps like this, but then you see this massive scale happen. Now, why is that? It's because these niche stores use that Amazon Walmart approach where we can flex with the demand of the markets. Always be selling what the people want. And that changes and evolves constantly. So by giving yourself a flexible store and setting that up from the very beginning, like mine, my example one is called Gear Grabber, we can sell anything. We don't have to build new stores over and over and over and over again every time we want to tackle a niche. So this is going to save you a ton of money. It's going to give you the ability to test more and probably heighten your probability of potential success. Now, coming back over here to our document, just to kind of keep me on track here during this tutorial, again, you can start your Shopify store with their free trial at shopify.com/ecomsuccessacademy. Again, that's my partner link for full transparency. And the next step after that is just simply going to be finding products. Look, as you could see, starting a Shopify store is 1, 2, 3. Come up with a name like Gear Grabber or Cool Gadgets or whatever it may be. Just get started. And then as you start to scale and as you start to sell different things, you will evolve and you can always change your domain name. That's like the easiest part, right? So again, just jumping back over here into Shopify, you can go ahead and you can hit buy a new domain name, and you can put whatever you want in here, and Shopify will immediately connect it to your store. This can change. You can, you can make these shifts as you kind of figure out what your brand is going to turn into. So step 1 is just simply get in and set up your store. Step 2, buy your domain name. Now we're going to talk about how to find products, because before you go in and you start, you start customizing your theme and all that stuff, you really kind of have to have a good idea of like what type of products are you going to be selling. And so what I've done here is I've listed some of my favorite drop shippers and my favorite private kind of secret vendors that we'll demo and I'll show you examples of. And you can choose, or you can use all of them, right? So number one is we have ZenDrop. They're not listed on the Shopify App Store, but they connect directly to your Shopify store. And they have US-based products. So they have a ton of different niches from vendors that ship in the US with lightning fast shipping. They also completely automate all of the fulfillment. So I have a partner link with them. It's profitph.com/ZenDrop. That'll also be below. Then you have Oberlo, which is owned by Shopify. You have AliExpress, which you can manually go to and do research. And then I suggest that you start doing promotions like free plus shipping style promotions or low ticket promotions so you can break into a niche quickly and easily and you can scale. Now, before we jump into these different platforms, into these apps and start adding products to a Shopify store, I want to explain the strategy first because you need to keep this in mind when you're launching your very first store. So I'm going to jump back over here to my little slideshow here. And I want to introduce you to the niche breaker strategy, okay? Now, this is what most people don't do. Most people start going with a Shopify store trying to sell very high ticket products, $30 products, $80 products, because all they could see is green. They want more profits. So that means sell more expensive stuff. But that's the wrong way to approach launching your first dropshipping store. You need to go with super low ticket, viral-esque products that will get a lot of attention, will build you a massive email list, build you a massive customer base on Facebook and Instagram, and then scale from there. So what you can see here is the exact roadmap, actually. This is my niche breaker strategy. We start out with little products from AliExpress, Oberlo, ZenDrop, like this LED dog collar, which we sold over 60,000 of these dog collars, and we still sell them to this day. And so because it's so cheap and it was such a viral product, we built a huge list of people that liked what? Dogs, right? They're buying dog collars, they must own a dog. And so what we did from there is after we built this massive audience and profited while doing so, selling tens of thousands of items, so we started email marketing, which we're going to get to later. We're not going there yet, but we started marketing to our previous customers pillows with pictures of dogs on them, shirts, handbags, and selling higher ticket things. Listen, when you're trying to sell on the internet, the first key is customer acquisition, getting that customer through the door. The easiest way to do that is with free plus shipping or very, very, very cheap products. Once they buy from you, they know you, they like you, they trust you, then it's easier to start ascending your customer base up to buying more expensive products. So this is kind of what it would look like, just a quick example of something that we actually sell. We went and found these dog life jackets on AliExpress. They're $2.46 and plus a little bit of shipping and handling. And then we listed them on our Shopify store and we started selling a lot of them. Look, this customer spent $44.97 buying an extra large version of it, right? So ultimately this customer paid $54 for a product that cost me about $5 out the door. And you can see that we've sold over $4,962 worth of those dog life jackets. And we've had 171 customers come through and purchase. So this is a really great example where I'm showing you my real numbers, a real product that I advertise, of how you can build a customer base in any niche that will then become sustainable and scalable as you move about. So jumping back over here, when we're talking about finding hot products to drop ship, there are a couple of different platforms that you can use. So the first one that I'm going to point out is ZenDrop. They're really awesome. So ZenDrop is a company located in, I believe it is Florida, South Florida. And what they do is all of the hard work for you. They put all the best products in here. They have the best prices. They automate fulfillment. They automatically one-click list everything on your Shopify store for you. Everything is completely done for you with them other than the marketing, obviously. So I love to go into ZenDrop and they keep up with all of our sales. They keep up with everything, right? And so I'll come in here into ZenDrop and I will look for specific items. So we'll come over here to find products and I'll say, I want to look for products that ship from the United States of America. And boom, now I have all of these products that I can drop ship from vendors here in the United States of America, and they have thousands upon thousands of these items. So if I wanted to look at, let's just say, I don't know, let's look at this LED style light bulb here, all right? So I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. We can see that the supplier's in the United States of America, and it is a color changing multicolor light bulb. These are extremely popular right now, especially with a younger audience, people that are doing TikToks and YouTube videos and whatnot. You'll notice they all have colors backlit in the background. We can get this for $28. Shipping time is 1 to 2 days. Processing time is 1 to 2 days. They can get it shipped to them literally within about 3 to 11 days for $3.95 shipping and handling. All right, so it's a very, very simple product, a simple process. They show us exactly what we should do in terms of getting it on our store. When we come in here and hit add to import list, we can also order a sample because it is kind of important to make sure the products that you're selling are good products, right? So highly recommend looking at examples. So now that I have a product that I found that maybe I want to sell, I can come over here and I can change the name of the product. So we'll just call this a multicolor light bulb. Then we can come over here to description, and they'll already have the description set up for us. So literally, it's all done for us. That's why I love ZenDrop. And by the way, you can get ZenDrop for free. They have paid plans, but you can start with a free plan. Any variants, so they will suggest that we sell these for $89.30. So we don't even have to think about what our markup's going to be. And then any images that are available, maybe there's one, maybe there's a couple of variations. And then we just simply hit import to store. And once we hit import to store, it's going to put this on our Shopify store. It's going to list it there for us, ready to go. So if I come over here to my products now, I can go in and I can see all of the products that I'm automating on my store through ZenDrop. So this is actually available now for sale on my Shopify store. Now, I haven't gone through setting up your theme and all that stuff yet, but really this is an important piece of the puzzle. If you look here now, this is legitimately listed on Shopify for me, ready to go. I can hit view and here it is for sale on our Shopify store. People can add it to the cart. They can leave reviews. All of our description is down here. It's done for us. So that's why I really love ZenDrop, because I can come in here, I can find US-based suppliers, and I also can find suppliers in China as well. So it's really up to you. What's more important, faster shipping and lower profit margins, or higher profit margins and slower shipping, right? That's always kind of the choice that you have to make. And of course, you can always come in and you can look through categories, you can look through the different suppliers, and you can search for trends, you can search for specific products. Like if I type in dog, I'm heavily in the dog niche, then it'll show us all of the different products here in the dog niche that we could start fulfilling from with ZenDrop. They handle everything for us. We list it on our store through ZenDrop. People come to our Shopify store and buy it. We get paid, and then ZenDrop handles all of the fulfillment for us, and they just take whatever their cost is out of the product. That's what drop shipping is. Now, the other company that we like to use is called Oberlo. Now, Oberlo is a Shopify app that is owned by Shopify, and they're very, very similar to ZenDrop. But Oberlo, mostly from what I've seen, uses AliExpress. So you can come over here to finding products with Oberlo, again, a completely free app, and they will list all of the trending products on AliExpress, suggest vendors to you, and let's just say that you want to sell this dog, this pet carrier bed. You can add this to the import list, and just like ZenDrop, this will go in and it will add this exact product with the description, with everything, suggested sales price to your store. Boom. Now I'm in the business of selling pet carrier beds while I'm also selling LED light bulbs. So that's how quickly you can set up products on a Shopify store. And of course, obviously, you do need to do your research, right? So if you want to identify what types of products are selling right now, a great way to do some very simple, very quick research is just to go to AliExpress. And you can come over here and you could type in dog, right? Or you can type in pet. And AliExpress will then allow you to do order-based order-based lists where you can see which products are actually selling at the highest rate on AliExpress. Like this little dog harness here has had 33,000 units sold. This pet bed, 26,000 units sold. There's that LED dog collar. After 5 years, it's still selling like crazy. So you can do your research on AliExpress, quick research, by coming in and looking at what are their top current sellers on the AliExpress platform. So we're not seeing that pet carrier bed up here, but I bet if I go a couple of pages in, we'll find that that's selling, right? I know that those are popular anyways. So AliExpress more so now has become for me a place to do research, to see new items that are selling, rather than actually going in and manually fulfilling through AliExpress. I prefer to use Oberlo and Zendrop because they automate everything for me when it comes to listing products on my Shopify store. Now, the next thing that I want to point out are some, let's go back over here to the document here. And the next thing that I want to point out to you are the settings in your Shopify store for shipping and handling. Right, I definitely want to point that out. So the shipping and handling settings you do need to pay attention to. Most of the stuff is completely done for you. But when you go into your Shopify store and you're setting it up and you've never done it before, you've got to go in, set up your shipping settings and your theme along with that custom domain name. So if we come down here to settings here and we come down to the settings for shipping and handling, I just want you to be aware of something here, okay? So you're going to locate where it says your shipping and handling or shipping and delivery settings. And you'll notice that with shipping and handling, you have different zones, different shipping zones. So let's go to manage rates. And when you go to manage your shipping rates here, you can have prices for US based shipping or domestic based shipping versus international, AKA for me, the rest of the world. Now, there are some great shipping apps that you can use that will automate everything for you. I personally use an app I developed. It's called Shipping Hero. I'll put a link to that so you can watch a tutorial video on it if that's something you decide you want to use. I think it's like $20 or something like that. Or you can manually set up your shipping. When you manually set up your shipping, you'll want for your domestic area to add a rate, which we usually do rates by coming in here and just calling the rate shipping and handling, and then putting our price at $4.95. That's kind of like what we charge on standard, and we can add conditions to this. So we'll usually do that based off of price. So anybody that spends less than $50, so anybody that spends less than $50 will pay $4.95 shipping and handling. And then anybody that spends over $50, meaning they're probably buying more than one item, we'll put in $9.95 shipping and handling. So we'd set this up for US, and then we'd come over here to the rest of the world, hit add rate. And for international countries, since shipping's a little bit more expensive, just like flat rate, anybody that buys anything from an international country, we charge $9.95 for shipping and handling. So those are like the two important pieces of the puzzle for shipping and handling for drop shippers. $4.95 and $9.95 based off of domestic purchases of under $50 or over. And then rest of the world, $9.95. And if you just want to fully automate everything and not have to worry about shipping and handling, you can install automated apps like Shipping Hero. There's a link to that and a video on that below that will just do everything for you. So your store is going to have a domain. You're going to have to set up your shipping settings, add products to it with Zendrop, Oberlo, or AliExpress. Now let's talk about your Shopify theme, okay? So if you come over here to the left-hand side and you go to your online store, it's going to ask you to choose a theme. Now, we're on a store that I have already created. It's one of my example stores, so there's already one set up. But if you scroll down to the bottom here, you'll be able to explore free themes versus paid themes. So when you're just starting out, I totally think it's cool to go here and explore free themes. And we always recommend to people that you use the supply theme right here. So if you want to use supply, you click it. You choose, do you want the light version or the blue version? We usually use the light version. The other free theme that people tend to like using is the debut theme. The debut theme is a great theme, but we always use supply. All you have to do is one click and it installs on your store immediately. From there, you can go into the theme and you can hit customize. And from here, you can kind of choose your color scheme. So you can add in your logo, like mine is Gear Grabber. So you can come over here and you can go to theme settings and you can choose what colors you want everything to be. So you'll see my header colors are shades of green and gray, and the rest of it we just leave, black. Like we have black text and green and gray in our header. And then over here, you can set up your shopping cart with your logo. You can add in any of your social media logos. And then you can come over here and you can modify what collections, what products show up on your home page by coming right here to featured collections. And you can move the collections or the products that you have listed on your store around on your page. It's all drag and drop. You want to add something else different here? All you have to do is come in here and click on this and then hit add collection or add a product, whatever you want to feature on the store. So all very simple, all very basic stuff. You've probably seen that before. I just wanted to point it out because it is important if you're a complete noob to know that you should come in here and have your hottest potential products listed on your home page. All right. So the next step after this, after setting up your domain, choosing the supply theme, getting your shipping settings set up, and setting this up as a general store where you can sell LED light bulbs and pet carriers in the same place, is going to be going in and launching a Facebook ad on a very low budget. So this is the part where I feel like, honestly, I feel like right here is where you're going to get the most value out of this, because everything I just showed you, aside from ZenDrop, is pretty obvious. It's common sense to most people. Like everybody talks about it on YouTube and in other tutorials. But Facebook ads on a low budget, that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. I've always had this strategy of starting all of my ads with a $5 per day budget. And the thing that we do that's different than most people is when we're launching Facebook ads, we create what is called a niche fan page, okay? So we're not launching a fan page called Gear Grabber, all right? We're gonna launch free fan pages on Facebook that are niche specific. So like a Dog Parents Rock fan page, Proud Nurse fan page, Coolest Gadgets of the Year fan page. We're gonna launch a Tactical Gear Everyday Carry Survivalist fan page, because niche fan pages build very, very, very passionate audiences. They get higher click rates, they get more engagement, and ultimately for us lead to more sales. So a quick example of exactly how we do this is on your own Facebook profile. You can come over here and you can launch a Facebook fan page like this one. It's called Dog Parents Rock. We just put a picture of a dog there and a cover photo. And then I have my team come in and post funny viral GIFs and videos of dogs. Really, we don't really care too much about posting on the fan page. We care about advertising from the fan page. And using this strategy, I've been able to build up fan pages that have hundreds of thousands of fans in the wine niche, the pet niche, the tactical niche, the grandparents niche. And so we have these powerful communities that we're building for free as a byproduct of advertising on Facebook. You can build as many Facebook fan pages as you want, to my knowledge. Just make sure that they're niche specific. Don't get paralyzed making it too unique. Just a very generic niche name is what pops off, like Dog Parents Rock, okay? Now, once you've done this, what you need to do is you need to set up your Facebook advertising account. So if you have not done that yet, then make sure you go to business.facebook.com and you will be able to set up a completely free business manager that's going to allow you to advertise on Facebook. And it will make you completely anonymous, so nobody's going to know that your personal profile is advertising, right? It's a business, but it's connected to your personal profile, so you can always easily log in. And once you set up your business manager, which takes a couple of seconds to do, you can start launching $5 per day Facebook ads that have very, very hyper-targeted, precise style keywords. And I'm going to show you exactly how that is done. So When we're talking about launching a Facebook ad, a couple of things that you're going to need to do, all right? Once you set up that business manager, you're going to have an ad account. Now, this is a Facebook ad account. There's a bunch of example stuff in here. Yours will be a clean slate. What you really need to do at this point is create your Facebook pixel, all right? So when it comes to creating your Facebook pixel, if you just come over to your Facebook ads manager, click on business tools over here, you can come down here to where it says events manager, and this will allow you to create what's called a Facebook pixel in a couple of clicks. So you can create a Facebook pixel very easily by just coming over here and hitting create a Facebook pixel, and it's done for you. Once that is done, okay, once you have done that, you can go back over here to your Shopify store, and you can, let's get back out over here to our settings here. So we'll come over to online store preferences. So online store preferences. You'll be able to come down here and you'll be able to connect it. Oh, they moved it. You'll be able to connect it directly to your Shopify account. I personally use an app that I developed called Pixel Magic. I'll put a link for that below the description in this video as well, because I use a lot of apps and that just speed things up for me. But essentially, we're connecting our Shopify store to our Facebook account. So when we spend money on Facebook and we generate sales, right? Facebook knows that, so we can see what our return on investment is. And the reason that I forgot where the install your pixel was is I'm candidly doing this video here. You can tell I'm not scripted. Is because I've been using an automated app called Pixel Magic to do my pixel for me for 5 years. So like going in here and finding out where the heck they moved putting your pixel for me, I'm like, wait, hold on, where did they do it? Where did it go? I believe now though, they want you to add an additional sales channel here. And then you would just hit Facebook. And when you hit Facebook, it'll connect to your Facebook account and it'll auto pull in your pixels. So you would hit add Facebook as a sales channel, and now you're able to pull everything in. So that's new, at least for this year, okay? So you'll want to connect that pixel. So now that we have a product, we have a theme, we have automated fulfillment with Zendrop and Oberlo, what we're going to do is we're going to launch an actual Facebook ad. So let's come back over here to our Facebook ad manager, and I'm going to show you really quickly how we would launch a fast ad. So we're going to hit create a new ad right here. We're going to do a conversion-based ad because the Facebook pixel will optimize to help me find buyers. In other words, Facebook is using algorithms and AIs or whatever the heck it is to make sure that our ad is targeted toward people that are more likely to buy. So we're going to go ahead here and we're going to hit continue. And once we hit continue, we're going to get started setting up this campaign. So maybe we'll do this one for a product that I already have listed for sale. So we'll just call this our LED pet harness. This is something I'm already selling. And then we're going to go down here and we are going to hit next because they've made that very, very simple. All right, now the next step down here is going to be to set our daily budget. Always recommend starting this out at $5 because when you're marketing these really low ticket Oberlo, Zendrop type products that are really cheap, you don't have to spend a lot of money to tell if they're going to work or not. We'll spend $5 a day for 3 to 4 days, and then we just assess a couple of metrics. Like number one, are we getting add to carts? If we're getting a lot of add to carts, people that are clicking the ad and adding a product to the cart but not buying, it's a good indicator that, hey, we have a promising product, but we probably need to adjust the price that we're selling it for and give it at a better discount to get those people to follow through. And so when we look at those metrics, we can tell in about 4 days if something stands a chance or not. And if it doesn't, we kill it. If it does, then we invest a little bit more money into it. So we start with a $5 per day budget. Now we're going to go to audience. I always recommend targeting an audience in at least the United States, New Zealand, Australia, and Canada, and the UK. But if you just want to start out with US-based traffic or one country, that's totally fine. And always make sure that the vendors that you're shipping from will ship to specific countries. You're usually okay with those countries though. Age groups, so you would choose what age groups you're marketing to. Well, I know that there's pet owners that are over 18 years old, but if you're marketing anti-aging creams, you might want to target people that are 35 years plus old. Does that make sense? It's common sense. What really we need to focus on right here is the audience that we are going to start targeting. So you'll see here where it says detailed audience. We're going to hit edit here, and we can start hitting different target audiences. Now, most people would say, all right, Adrian, we're going to sell this LED dog harness that I showed you earlier. And so therefore, we're going to come over here and we're just going to target the keyword and interest dog. Now, Facebook lately has been taking a minute to actually show stuff. There we go, it finally popped up. And we're going to see that there's 578 million people on Facebook that are into dogs, and particularly in, or specifically in the United States, 230 million people. That's like, you're going to lose money most likely if you do that, right? If you put in a big keyword like dogs, you're going to lose money as a complete newbie, all right? So how do you get past this? Well, what we do is we use what I call precise keywords. And precise keywords are, I love my dog. This is going to give us, with the heart one, 275 people. I love my dog, familyshare.com. There's 45,000 very, very, very targeted people. Why? Because they're on this familyshare.com website, and they also fall under the I love my dog interest. So that's a really small group of people. But what we're looking for are various small groups that we can build up. So I love my dog. Let's type it back in. We don't want anything that's 10 million plus. So this top one's not going to work. But as I scroll down here, we'll do a little bit of digging. We can even hit suggestions and Dog World newspaper, 1.5 million people. If they're subscribed to a newspaper about dogs, they're very passionate about dogs. Maybe we even come over here and we type in dog magazine. American Dog Magazine, Your Dog Magazine. Look at these. This is how you find good keywords or good interests to target. Your Dog Magazine, Low Country Dog Magazine. Watch how this builds up. Dog Magazine. Let's do, these are really low here, but Dogs Today Magazine. Here's another one. Dog Magazine. Low Country Dog Magazine. Now, what's another passionate group of people that might like dogs and be interested in a dog product? And this is just one niche I'm giving you an example of. Probably people interested in dog rescues. So why don't we type in dog rescue? Okay, so we've got animal rescue group, that's too big. But if we look, we got Rocket Dog Rescue, SA Dog Rescue, National Mill Dog Rescue, with hundreds of thousands of people. Let me ask you something. If they are running or interested or supporting dog rescues, do you think they're a dog owner? And do you think that they're really passionate about dogs? So already, just out of the gate, what we've done by adding a couple of these in right here is we've narrowed down from 100 million people to 1.9 million bullseye targeted passionate dog lovers. And that's how you find solid interest on Facebook. It's called precise targeting. And you'd build up as many of those small keywords as you could find. Now, the next step is going to be to set up our ad from our Facebook fan page. So it's going to pull in all the fan pages you've built and Instagram pages. We can see right here we have Dog Parents Rock. This is who's going to represent our store. And what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down and we're going to hit add media. Now, what I love about Facebook is they'll automatically build slideshow videos for you out of images that you have of the product. So you don't have to do any fancy video creation. So I could literally come over here and say add media, add a video or add an image, grab a video that we've created. Here's a video of this dog harness. We made it right here inside of Facebook. Hit done. And now we have a done for us video ready to go, which you'll see will show off the product, show off the different colors and the variants represented by our niche fan page, Dog Parents Rock. Then we're going to put something in here like dog lovers are going crazy over these LED pet harnesses. Hurry and claim yours while our whatever sale, or hurry and claim yours at a massive discount before we sell out, okay? Like, we'll legitimately keep our ads super simple like that. Now, I know you might be saying to yourself, Adrian, come on, bro, that's way too simple. Simple is good. Overcomplicating things is bad. So we start out with a very simple copy like this. We call out the niche, the product, we say there's a discount, and we add a little bit of urgency. And then we'll put here like LED, pet harness, and we'll put like discount here. And then we'll always in the description say, click to shop. We'll do a couple little arrows here. And then we will go in and we will add our call to action, which will be right here, which is always going to be our shop now call to action. And we're just building our foundational ad. Like this will tweak and this will optimize in the future. And the last step is to grab our Shopify store URL where we're selling this item. So we would just come back over here to our Shopify store. We would go to our products here, and I'm just going to grab a link to our LED harness. All right, so let's grab the link to our discounted LED harness here. Just going to let this load up real fast. So we'll go directly to our Shopify store. Here's where it's listed. It's all fulfilled by Oberlo or Zendrop. And boom, we're going to grab this link. We're going to jump back over here to Facebook ads, and there we go. It's ready to go. So now we have a mobile and desktop optimized ad, bullseye targeted toward dog lovers on a $5 per day budget. Nothing too crazy to get started. Simple is when you start, and then you start to optimize with the ninja stuff once you prove the product is going to generate sales. I can't stress that enough. Now all we do is hit publish. So we have a product that is ready to go. It's listed for sale, automatically fulfilled, zero inventory, drop shipped from the United States of America to anywhere in the world on a $5 per day budget. Now that we've gone through that, the next step here is going to be email marketing. And if you take anything from this step here, I want you to write down email marketing equals longevity. You know, email marketing is my secret weapon to consistent high margin sales. And as a matter of fact, Shopify has built in automated email marketing to their platform for you. So it's called Shopify Mail. If you come over here to the homepage of your Shopify store, likely if you scroll down, you're going to see an option here that says boost your marketing with Shopify Mail. If you don't see it here, then you'll probably see it on the left-hand side under this marketing area here where they have the campaigns button. But for most of you, you're probably going to see on a new store this little button that says boost your campaigns with Shopify email. Start a campaign. And when we hit start a campaign here, Shopify is going to take all of the email addresses that they've collected on our store for us, because while people are visiting your store, they're opting into your email list. Shopify is capturing all of that data. All your buyers, all your non-buyers that opted in, they're going on your email list. And they'll have done for you email marketing templates based off of season, based off promotion that you can automatically use. You also can custom design your own emails. So for example, this would be an email that we send out to our list where we have our logo at the top. We do a really large promotion. We'll do a 40% off, 50% off discount, give people a code, and then we'll list all of the hottest items on our store. This is called a catalog style email. Because we sell different products on our store in different niches, we'll feature what we know our top niche is, but then we'll also plug in, hey, if you're buying cell phone accessories or fashion accessories or whatever it may be, you can click here and shop our other collections. And always with a little message at the end to our users telling them thank you for being a customer and that they're getting a special discount because they are subscribed to our newsletter. And Shopify Mail makes it so easy to build this out, send an email to your entire list, and generate consistent, predictable sales from your customers over and over and over again. So what we do is we use Shopify Mail. We send 3 emails per week. All right, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we send a newsletter with new promotions and new discounts to our customers. Now, if you think that's a little bit crazy, I promise you we do it 5 years and it just works. But you can take it down to Mondays and Fridays or just Mondays. I'm just telling you what our schedule is. Just think of it like this. If you're not emailing your customers today, your competitors will be. So if they're going to have an email from someone anyways, they may as well see my email when they wake up with a really nice discount. But don't just hammer people. Give them value, show them great products, give them great deals, and they will continue to love you and open up your emails. Now, the last piece of the puzzle for 2021, I want to talk about scaling with print on demand. My favorite suppliers are Pillow Profits, Shine On, and T-Launch. Full disclosure, Pillow Profits charges like $29 a month, but they have done-for-you stuff. You can get them at profitph.com/profits. That URL will be listed below. Shine On is in the US and they do customized done-for-you jewelry, which is so sick. And you can get them at profitph.com/shine because again, they're not listed on the Shopify App Store. And then T-Launch, which is a free app, along with Shine On is free. And T-Launch is actually on the Shopify App Store. So let me show you these specific suppliers. Because remember, if we go back here to the Prez, I showed you we start with that viral dog harness. We started with that viral LED collar, and then we scaled and we accelerated our customers to higher ticket items. So jumping back over here, I just quickly want to show you these suppliers. So if we come down here to apps, then you'll notice that I've got a lot of apps on the store here. I've built a lot of stuff. I automate a lot of stuff. The number one supplier is Pillow Profits. Now, Pillow Profits is a private app, so I have a link that will show you exactly how to get that installed. And what I love about Pillow Profits is they actually have a done-for-you design catalog that you can tap into to immediately publish dropship print-on-demand products to your store. So we can organize stuff here by product type. Let's just say that we want to start selling leggings. We can come down here, we could find leggings, face masks, we could find kids slip-ons, but let's do leggings here. They're gonna list done-for-you designs of very high quality, and by the way, I've sold multiple six figures of leggings, of all of these really cool leggings that we could sell in our store. We never see it, we never touch it, we can list it for sale, and when somebody buys it, we make money, right? And then Pillow Profits automatically takes out their cost. So do I wanna sell this, maybe we wanna sell these gator leg, whatever it is, gator leg leggings. Maybe we want to go through and browse for some additional designs. Either way, all we have to do is come here and say, I want to do this, let's just grab one. I don't know why I'm being picky, but maybe we're doing this Halloween one. We just hit go, boom. Now, in a couple of minutes, this is going to be listed for sale on my store, and I'm in the business of selling Halloween leggings. It's really crazy, right? We never see it or touch it or ship it. And in a moment, this is going to be fully published to my store. So you can literally be in the apparel business with fully customized apparel from sweatshirts to leggings to custom shoes by clicking a couple of buttons with Pillow Profits. And you'll be able to quickly preview the products and you'll be able to see them for sale on your store. Additionally, you can go in and you can just make your own products with your own logos, your own sayings. You could do light switches, you could do pillows, you could do mailboxes, you could do hats, you could do, you could do bags, you could do Snuggie looking things. It's crazy. So a quick example of what types of stuff works with this. Like let's just say that we're gonna sell pillows, all right? We would drag and drop the image that we want on this pillow. So what makes a good pillow? Well, let me just show you real quick. Because Pillow Profits, it's only $7 out the door. You could sell pillows for $12 and $14.95 per pillow. Check this out. I'll show you a design that did thousands of dollars in sales. So this is an example design of some pillows that we sold with Pillow Profits, and it's in the archery niche. So it's an L, an O, a V, and an E. We drag and dropped these images into Pillow Profits, and they produced a pillow set in the archery niche that spells love. We've done this in the DJ niche, we've done this in the dog niche, and we sell these for anywhere from $12.95 to $4.95 per pillow set. And what's great about this, it's a little trick here, is people aren't just gonna buy the L, they're not just gonna buy the O, they're gonna buy all 4 pillows, and they're $12.95 each. So these really add up to $50+ sales. And it's really easy to go to Facebook and target people interested in archery and that practice archery using that precise targeting Facebook method that I showed you a little bit earlier. So that's just a quick tip on Pillow Profits. By far one of my favorite apps for fulfillment and print on demand. They have the lowest prices, the most customized, unique products. And then you have other apps like Shine On, which they're located in New Jersey, I believe. And Shine On is a really awesome company because they will let you go in and start promoting products that are high quality jewelry that you can customize. Like this necklace here that says mom. You got these necklaces here that can have engravings on them. You've got this dad necklace here. You've got other necklaces that people can put their own images on. It's really cool, like what Shine On is doing. It's really and truly amazing. Just standardized products that anybody can literally one-click publish to their Shopify store with zero inventory, all fully automated. Look at all of these options here. So another cool thing about Shine On is they have this customer upload series of products. So like this necklace here. This is a silver necklace that people can engrave their image on, engrave their name on. Literally all I have to do is just put in like our luxury circle necklaces, personalized. It'll fill in the description for me. It'll tell me what I should sell it at. My cost is $9.90 plus $2. We're going to sell it for $40. If they buy the gold one, it's $49 we're selling it for, but we're only paying about $16 for the product. Then they just ask that we choose a niche. I'm just going to choose a random one. And then we just simply come here and we hit publish product. Now we have a product that we can start selling that's literally designed, created, and fulfilled in the United States with lightning fast shipping that's personalized. So now we can start targeting grandparents, parents, we could target pet owners, whatever, and say personalize a necklace, personalize a bracelet with your loved one's photo. So check this out. When we go look at it on the Shopify store, now when we're advertising this, we're ready to go. Now we're in the jewelry business. Now we're in the personalized jewelry business. It's crazy. So all people have to do at this point is upload their image to this product. And once they upload their image by hitting upload and then dragging and dropping their image, it will legitimately put it on the necklace and let them preview it right then and there and let them choose an engraving and upsell customers to maybe the gold version of the necklace or upsell them to additional engravings for more money. So upsells are really amazing. They make a lot of extra money, and Shine On will automatically do those for you. So Shine On, definitely an app that I suggest and I love in 2021. And then last but definitely not least is another one of my favorite apps. It's called T-Launch. T-Launch is an awesome print-on-demand company in the United States. And what I love about T-Launch is they just have a lot of options for US fulfillment. You can sell baby bodysuits. We have a lot of students that are in the baby niche. You can go in and you can start selling drinkware. These crystal products are so sick. People can upload their own images and have them 3D etched into these crystals. I mean, it's wild, and it's all done for you. You've got different monogram products that you could sell, office related products, pet products. They have wall art that you could sell. I do remember somewhere in here seeing at one point like Bluetooth speakers and stuff that you could sell as well. So there's a lot of different products in here. So you go in and maybe you want to sell, here we go, this Bluetooth speaker right here. All right, so we would just select it, hit start designing, and now we can upload any image that we want here, any saying, any quote that we want here, and now we're selling Bluetooth speakers, all drop shipped from the United States of America. So again, these apps are Pillow Profits, Shine On, and T-Launch. Pillow Profits is $29 a month because they do have that done for you product catalog. Shine On is free, T-Launch is free. Links to all of them are in the description. So I guess in closing here, just to review, we're drop shipping from US vendors. We're trying to get high profit margins and fast shipping. You can launch your Shopify store by going to my Shopify partner link at shopify.com/ecomsuccessacademy, and you can get a 14-day trial on a store. You find hot products using platforms like Zendrop, Oberlo, AliExpress to sell those niche breaker low ticket items. You set up your Shopify store super fast. You don't have to fancy it up with a custom domain name, the supply theme, super basic color scheme, and a logo real fast, and then make sure that you set up your shipping settings. Don't forget to do that. And I prefer general stores. Facebook ads on a $5 per day budget with niche fan pages. And you can go to Business Manager or business.facebook.com to launch your Facebook business if you haven't yet. And don't forget, precise keywords. I love my dog, Dog Magazine, the American Nursing Association. Don't use those big, broad keywords. Think about very precise, specific, passionate terms that people would put into Facebook. Email marketing will create longevity, stability, and security, and pretty much predictable traffic to your store by sending 3 emails a week using Shopify's done-for-you email service. And then step 6, scale it to the moon with print on demand. Print on demand allows you to sell custom, unique stuff at higher ticket prices. Pillow profits shine on T-Launch. Whew, man, that was a long 2021 Shopify tutorial. But y'all, this is my plan. This is what I'm showing my students to do. This is what people are seeing success with. And I wanted to take a time to do an extra long tutorial completely free for you to give you an idea of what's what, where to go, and what some of these private apps are that I use in my own personal 7-figure Shopify e-commerce business. So if you enjoyed this video, comment below, let me know, do you like these longer videos, or do you want me to keep it to the 12 to 13 minutes that I usually do? Are you gonna start a Shopify store in 2021? What niches do you think are hot right now? I obviously think the dog niche is super hot and the pet niche is hot. Make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like the video, and hit the bell, because when I drop more value bombs on here, you want to be notified. You don't want to miss those. So again, this is Adrian Morrison. This was our Shopify 2021 tutorial. Go ahead, get started. Use these 6 steps to launch your Shopify store. Do some testing with low budget Facebook ads, and I will see you next week for our next YouTube drop with another free training. All right, go crush it.